Hi serial eaters, to another edition of What's in the Box. So what have we got this time? Well, this is from 1983 and Nabisco Shreddies brought out this Superman 3 action replay cards. Let's take a look. So on the front of the package you've got Christopher Reeve as Superman in the film Superman 3, promoting these free action replay cards. And on the back of the packet you've got a couple of things really. You've got some still shots from the actual film itself down the right hand side, and then on the main packet back itself you've actually got this drawing of Superman and then the 6 cards to actually collect. So when you opened your serial up, this is what you got. You've got one of these cards down the side of the packet, and basically they're laminated, as you'll see, or they've got a sort of glossy coating on it to make sure you could rub and replay. And then on the back you've got the instructions of actually how to play each of the games, and they're all numbered. So this is number 1, and let's look at each in turn, shall we? So this is Galactic Battle, and effectively what it is, it's just actually a case of playing battleships really. So you write numbers along the top in any order, 1 to 8 I think that is, and then you write letters A to J down the side, and then your friend has to guess sort of, I don't know, A6 to see if actually that hits one of the spaceships. And you'll see that when I've done this in the past, you might just see that I've obviously used a pen because or I've pressed a bit too hard, because you can actually see the numbers and the crosses that I've marked on it. Bit rubbish really. Number 2 is 10 pin striker. So here you've got to put 10 sort of circles on the actual card itself, and your opponent does as well, and then you mark across, and then you've got to draw a line and try and get it to the other side without actually hitting any of the pins. And you'll see there's an example there, and for each pin that you actually hit, then the opponent gets 1 point, and it's the first person to 5. We've got this one here, which is number 3, which is called Ski Chase, and here we've got some actions down on the left hand side where you've got to write numbers 1 to 6 against these, and you put them in any order, and then you have to write numbers 1 to 6 on your side. One person is yellow and one is this sort of orange color, and work your way around. You move the number of squares that you actually land on once you start. So you start off by moving 5, and the second player starts by moving 2, and if you land on one of these squares you then have to perform the action, and it's the first person to the finish line. Quite a complex game to explain, but I think it was actually fairly straightforward. The next one is the Tower of Pisa, and this is just hangman. So you come up with a 6-letter word, and then for every letter you get wrong you have to draw a line actually against a couple of these nodes there. So either you guess it or Pisa falls, presumably. Tanker Attack is probably the weakest of them all actually. So here somebody's just got to guess numbers, anything between 1 and 35, and you've got to get a straight line either across or down. It must contain number 17 according to that grid, and if you've actually got that line then you say tanker down. So a bit rubbish that one I think. And this final one is computer game. So this is just a magic trick really. So somebody actually has to guess a number, or not guess a number, choose a number on the actual grid itself, and then through doing some various sort of crossings out and things like that, you can always make the total of these 5 lines equal 666. So it's just a trick really. So I think it's quite fun. It served a purpose. Personally, I preferred the battleships one, I think, out of all of these. I do like, though, the fact that actually it ties in with the movie, which I think is brilliant. And it's not the first time that Nabisco had actually given away these play and wipe cards, so it's very tried and tested, because you might have seen already on my What's in the Boxes I've featured Eagle Eye version as well for sort of car journeys. So I think they're quite fun really. As always, if you're interested in this and other cereal items, then please subscribe to this channel, like and share it, or visit my website cerealoffers.com, click on Cereal Partners, and then Shreddies.